Things got heated on The View when one host thought she had the perfect trap question for a Republican guest. But instead of cornering him, her argument spun right back in her face.
From Schumer and Pelosi, Biden said, I'm in this thing, I'm not leaving. A couple phone calls are made, and all of a sudden he's pushed out. And in 48 hours, all the delegates aren't given a choice of other candidates. They're told, you're going to get behind Kamala.
Actually, not
another scenario that could have happened here where President Biden could have said, in order to give you a nudge and really make it a decision we're making, I could step down as president and you could step up right now. And she'd be going into an election.
But he didn't want that.
Right, but I'm saying that is actually something that's a little more disenfranchised.
Let me flip it if I could. What if I said, you know what, you're losing in the polls now, and we have another candidate, and the head of the Republican National Committee and myself and a bunch of others say, you're out, we're just going to instill Nikki Haley now because the polls aren't good.
We had a party that could operate that way.
But that would be awful. But everyone has to accept that would be awful for America.
The convention happened already.
Yeah, right. But that would be awful because the voters have to decide.
Why would it be awful?
Because voters have to decide, not elites.
What started as a smug challenge quickly turned into a lesson in political reality. That's when the Republican flipped the script. He drew a brutal parallel. What if party bosses pushed out Trump and installed Nikki Haley overnight? The audience froze. Suddenly, the same system defended by the host didn't sound so democratic anymore. The crowd knew he was right, and the host, visibly rattled, had nowhere left to go. What began as a setup ended with her argument collapsing in real time.